we're going to use Lansao as a rear shoulder trap, okay, to trap the back of their shoulder. So here's how we're going to go. All right, let's get close. This is a technique you guys, I think, are pretty familiar with. You've done this before. Mario jabs. You're going to go woo, pak da, shoulder trap, stomp, stomp. Well, we better be careful here with this concrete. But it's going to be woo sao here, pak da. My punching hand opens and goes to the shoulder and becomes Lansao. And it helps me push Mario over real easy. Now watch. I can stomp that into the floor and then stomp on the other one like that. Okay, ready? Toe trap closed. Mario gives me the punch and I'm going to go here, pull punch, retrap punch, wrap and hit. Then what I'm going to do is use my Lansao on the shoulder here and like that to push him to the floor. So I kicked with the jet gyuk and slammed him with the line. So after I did my woo, my punch, actually I did my woo pull punch and that woo pull punch first. And then I retrapped and hit sweep. That doesn't matter. All this doesn't matter yet. What matters now is this hand that wrapped the hand is going to come over like this to line. And then I'm going to go like this. And Mario falls down. And of course I can do all the same mean stuff to him. So we'll practice it this way. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's good enough. Okay? So in this case, no, I take that back. I think I'm going to do it close. Yeah, I think I'll do it close. Okay, what I'm going to do this time is enter, kick, plant trap, hit. Then what I'm going to do is step off and round kick. So it's a little worse. It's a little bit worse. Sorry, scrape your hands. I don't want you guys to fall down and hurt yourself. But the entry is you're like this to begin with, and then you enter in round kick. You stick to their leg like that. So after I kick like this, I like that. Stick to.
Would that be like a man gyuk type thing?
Yeah, exactly. It would be. Mun, you mean in the sense of asking leg? Yeah. So, except I'm asking a really bad question. Okay, so I come in and say, wham, right? Plant trap hit, then I rear lawn shoulder trap, and I step off, and I would just basically just boom, kick, and take the leg out. So it's a little worse than the last one. You ready? We don't have to do something with my body, right here. So when he does, I'm going to step off like this, and on the V, and catch with Hun. Then what I'm going to do is, sorry, that probably hurt. Okay, so I'm going to take that foot like this and step off. Then I'm going to trap the shoulder. Let's do something that doesn't hurt as much. That hurts him a little bit too much. So we can do this. And launch shoulder trap and kick the back of the leg. That way nobody's knee gets broken. Okay? So because I kicked him and it even was a little bit and I could tell it hurt. So we'll step off of the kick. Boom, here. Right, once we get that, what we're going to do is reach with Lansao to the front of his shoulder and kick as we pull him backwards. And don't kick too hard. Somebody's going to fall over.
Is that like a gang gyuk?
Yeah, it could be considered gang gyuk. It depends on which direction you punch. It's going to be here. We're going to be open. And Mario gives me the jab, so I use jam. Now, you guys remember in the Chun form when you went from Lan like that? And you started from over here? Well, we're going to go jam like this, and then we're going to step off and punch Mario like that. Turn punch, and then front shoulder trap and kick out the leg. Lansao. So we go, 1 is jam, 2, 3, 4. He's messed up because you're so far to one side. So he's really...
Uma trapa ao peito, ok? Toda a gente fala em inglês, as coisas traduzidas. Toda a gente entende inglês, ok?
The girls want to partner with girls on this one?
Então por isso acho que é melhor fazerem par umas com as outras.
Now we're going to use Lansao as a chest trap. So this time I'm going to attack Mario, plant trap hit, and then chest trap and sweep. Okay?
Is that a strike?
I kick here, plant trap hit, right down to the chest.
Right.
It'd be really easy for me to slam him down. It's hard for me to not throw him down, actually. So 1 is kick, stick to the leg. See how I actually stick to his leg After I kick his leg, I stick to it, plant trap hit. So with pressure on him. And I put my hand right here, Lansao, and I can, it's real easy to come out. Lansao chest trap. Want to do a double Lapsao like this. Why? Because Mario will headbutt you. At least if he knows my system. You do this to me, I guarantee you're going to get a headbutt. That's the first thing I'll do. So we have a block in Wing Chun, or a trap rather, that's called the cross-up trap. One Lan and one Lap. Now, Mario can't headbutt me, but I can headbutt him. He can't get me though. So this is what we call a cross-up trap. One Lan and one Lap. And where is it hidden in the form? I'm going to do this. Here's my Lap, here's my Lan. So it's hidden right in your Choma Lansao. So let's figure out how we're going to get it. Let's do it closed, Mario. So let's say Mario gives me a jab, and I'm going to do a woo. Then I'm going to pull punch, but Mario blocks it. So there's my headbutt. Okay? So I'm going to go block, grab, punch, grab, headbutt. But remember, this hand has to be crossed over. Don't pull him like this. Keep him at bay so that he can't reach you with the headbutt. You're holding him back with it. So one Lan and one Lap. One goes to your side and one goes off to the side. So I punch. I woo. I grab punch, but he blocks me. So then I become Lan and headbutt. Okay, we could do a lot more things after that, but I'm going to show you a good follow-up afterwards. But first I want you to do this. Then I'm going to show you a new trap that I created with Lansao that even Mario doesn't know. Okay, Lansao. My bottom hand slides. Well, first let me just do it. So now I'll show you how I got it. So I blocked, and I punched, and then I had to headbutt, right? So what I do next is my bottom hand, I open it, and I slide with the side of the thumb. The thumb side makes the touch. I bring Mario's hand to my body. Then I pull this one and grab it.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay? So it's going to start the same way. You know, we're gonna block, we're gonna punch, we're gonna headbutt him to stun him. If you headbutt somebody, usually they'll be spitting out chiclets. For a little bit. Then what you do is the bottom hand opens up, it lets go, and I push his hand to touch my side right here. So his hand is against my ribs. And then with that little pressure, I slide my hand down his arm, and I can pull this more if I need it. You know, however much you need, depends on how big he is and how small you are. But you get what you need, and then you grab that, and you can, look at that. It hurts too. And then you start going, bang, bang. Why did you kill my teacher? Why did you kill my teacher? Okay? All right, let's try. So we're going to go with, we're going to do, like I showed you before, it was to create the cross-up trap, and then a follow-up. I'm going to show you how to use it to shoot the V, and then I'm going to show you how to follow up to shooting the V. So there's two lines that are going to happen. So our first one, I want you guys closed. Okay? So we're going to be closed, and Mario's attack is going to be jab, hook. That's what he wants to do to me. So when he jabs, I'm going to go pak da, and then when he hooks, I'm going to do my tan pak. Then I'm going to shoot the V and take it. Oh, we can't do that here. We can't do that here. Okay, we better not do that here. So you can't fall on this stuff. So we have to simulate it. When I go pak da like this, and then I'm going to go tan pak, there's something we call shoot the V like this. And then when I'm going to close two Lansao like this, so that I can throw Mario to the ground. Now I'm going to do it slow just to show you guys what would happen. But I'm going to break Mario's this arm. Because when he falls, watch what happens. And I end up breaking his arm using Lansao. Okay? But I don't think we can do that one in here. We could do it inside. If we could go inside just for one. Where else? Skip it? What do you want to do?
Maybe just simulate it like.
Can you guys you got to be really freaking careful because this is hard ground. Okay, somebody doesn't get hurt, but it's going to be closed. Pak da. Tan pak. Then I take a step on the V and I shoot my hands in a V, like Viera. Then I go like this, close 2 Lansau. This Lansau clamps him to my body. This Lansau clamps his neck. There's 2 Lansau. Then I step behind him and I use the same leverage we talked about before to throw him down. And when he goes down, I go like this and I break his arm like this over my knee. See, and it just snap his arm. So that's another Lansau application. Is Lansau as a Pangengsau or a neck trapping hand. So in some situations, it's more advantageous to use Lansau structure to trap the opponent's neck. So I'm going to show you one of those situations right now. We're open. Mario gives me the jab. I'm going to go boom, punch, forearm strike, headbutt. Okay? I'm not going to do all this because that would hurt Mario. So we don't have to go to the choke. We'll just stop with that. Actually, we won't go with the choke, but we'll go with a lawn throw. So I'll use lawn twice. So first I'm going to bong, then I'm going to punch, forearm strike here. And I've also got a lawn shoulder trap, by the way. See, lawn's everywhere. It's everywhere. Then here I have Lansau being used as a pangang. Okay? And then what I'll do is I'll do what I call a Lansau throw. I'm going to step my foot in between Mario and put this here like this. And then I'm going to grab my Lansau hand with Gumsau and chuck Mario over my shoulder like that. I would just go boom and throw him to the floor with Lansau as a throw. So there's another lawn application. So there's like 3 Lansaus in this one. 1 is bong. 2 is punch. 3 is here. 4, there's 2 Lansau happening right here. 5, I'm going to slip this around behind him, grab my own hand, step in here, and heft him over my hip. And I'll go. Now normally we call this Pangengsau, right, when we grab the person's neck, and then we call this a reverse Pangengsau. So this technique is going to be Lansau as a reverse Pangengsau. Let me take a good one. Let's go with let's go with from the grab. Okay. And there'd be some other lawn shit happening in there too. Mario cross grabs my hand. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to hit Mario with my elbow, but I'm going to go like this, as if to hit Mario. Okay? But I'm not actually going to hit him. Then when I do that, I'm going to use Lansau here to grab his hand off of mine, because the thumb is the weakest part of any grab. So I'm going to go like that. Then I'm going to take this as a reverse Pangengsau. Right. Now what I can do, I don't want to hurt you, Mario. Lock it up. This works. Really sucks to be him. All right. So I used Lansau as a reverse Pangengsau from the other side. So let's see how that works again. So he's got my hand grabbed like this. And you're like, no, Grandma, I don't want to go to the store with you. So you go like this and you go, all right, Grandma, you get it? So we take this hand here and we just do an elbow without hitting him. We don't hit him. And then this hand is thumb up. And we just go like that. So it comes off. And you have his arm up like that. So it's easy. Like this. And this hand here goes into Hünfuchsau, like in the Chun form. You did it today. Your hand goes like this onto his shoulder. And this one goes behind him. Then this lifts him up like here. And if you want to be a prick, I don't want to hurt Mario, so I'm going to make it easy on him. But in a fight, I don't care. I lock my hands together and then I kick this. And he's like, he'll do whatever you tell him to do. Okay, one more time. So I step and I thumb up and I go like that. This hand goes right to the back of his neck and I make the key lock shape. And then I go behind him and I put the reverse Pangengsau like this. Then if I want, I slip in deeper and lock my hands together and kick this leg. Okay, let's try it. You were grabbing him. So it pulls him in the same way as if you were grabbing him. So on a trapping reversal, we don't also grab him. You don't need to. You just hit him. So this is going to be Lan Sao as a trapping reversal. Gary's going to do Bong Lap Fun on me, and he's not going to let go. So once he does this, and he won't let go, what I'm going to do is do a Lan Sao trapping reversal and smash him with an elbow in the face. See how Lan Sao is being used here? Now the reason I use Lan Sao is because I don't want Gary to let go. I want him to stay holding on. So I don't want to twist it and cause him to let go. So that's why Lan Sao is the perfect structure. And if you look, see, even this would be awkward. Lan is a perfect continuation of that line. So it's very simple technique. You punch, you woo, and then the woo hand, I kind of go like this with it. I kind of go, get down there. Not too much, just a little bit. So that when I step, my elbow will go right in like that, and I pull him across into that. Then, of course, I can continue with other things, but we don't need to do that. Let's just do the Lan Sao part of it. So you're going to go Bong, you're going to go Woo, and then you're going to step off with a Lan Sao trap in reverse. Okay, that's going to be the first one. Flip straight over to hit. Then it goes out, down, and I pin him to my body like that. And he wants to be like this against your body. So now watch my hand real closely, because that part you might not know. So I'm here and I'm Lan. See how I have his arms crossed? Now watch. This one goes down, and the thumb edge of my hand goes against Gary's pulse. This part. And I put it there. Then I bring the Lan Sao, I use Lan Sao here to guide him to my body. And I put his knuckles, his fist on my body. Then I go like this, and it rolls him right in. And then I turn this up to Woo to sharpen it, and now I can hit. Okay? Let's try it. Okay, Gary's going to give me the jab, and I'm going to touch it first. Okay? I'm going to touch it before I move. I am not going to step into it. I have to touch it first, and then punch him before my foot hits the ground. So it goes like... Right? So my foot doesn't touch the ground until after I punched him in the ribs. So that's number one. Boom. Now I have his arm on my shoulder like this. This punching hand opens and becomes Fook. Fook Da. Okay, so